Alright, Daymon. Maybe you should equip your super this time.
What are you talking about? When I first got the ultimate... I mean, clearly I forgot to equip the ultimate skill last time. But when I first got it, I used it all the time. At least when it's allowable. It's like a meter that builds up as you hit enemies.
That's why I called it a super instead of an ultimate skill.
And yes, every hit counts. And so things that can deal a lot of hits...
Like side weapons?
Will build the meter faster. Anyway, when I first got it, I used it all the time, but I actually don't really use it much anymore. It's not that it's not good, it's freaking awesome. It's just you only need them at certain parts in the game. I brag as I get ready to go in and get shot up like I always do.
Speaking of getting shot up, we're the Bittersweet Gamers.
Oh, how accurate. I'm the Opinionator.
Much like the enemy's aim, I'm We Squared.
And if you know what that means, then you can clearly understand the script of this game just fine. Alright, so I'm buying this 40mm built-in machine gun.
And upgrading the one in his chest.
Which is a 12.7, so it's bigger guns. It has lower ammo capacity.
But it hits a lot harder.
Okay, 3-2, we're still in the underwater Steel Dawn base.
Hecate Reservoir. Deep inside the Hecate Reservoir, Tarethur has discovered a massive secret base of the illegal armed force. But that's just the tip of the iceberg.
Misspelled iceberg.
But that's just shut your face. Tarethur, do you read? I'm trying to reach the mountainside. Still can't get a hold of Captain.
What did you say? Oh, I shouldn't even be surprised anymore. Edgar, the disruption's still severe. I'll send you the coming plan.
Yeah, that's why you can't understand me.
Start logging. I found a base of Steel Dawn after I fell into water. I think it was converted from a power plant. I found the small transporter that took A, but A is still not found yet. I scouted the upper level of the base, big enough for mecha activity. There's also a central silo cutting through the whole base. Incidentally, how expensive must it be to build a giant base that robots can operate in? That is something that doesn't normally happen in these series. However, this is also a video game, and so having cool secret bases to fight in is something that they haven't done yet.
Right.
And so that's what we get in Chapter 3, and then the settings are completely different after that. It seems like, comma, this central silo also leads to the outside, comma. I'll mark its exact location on the map.
What the hell is this report? I can't make heads or tails of it, as usual.
If I find A in the base, I'll take her and evacuate from the silo. I'll talk to you again. Record completed. Send. The time until the UMPH launches final assault will be around 1 hour. As long as we don't waste too much time blathering, we should make it.
Outside the suburbs of Orcus?
Whoops. Wrong location. So, can't go that way.
Elevator don't work. Elevator has been locked. Please contact control room.
Tarp with holes in it.
Oh, nice.
So, this is obviously the central silo that leads outside.
Yes.
Eventually it leads outside, maybe. Maybe. Okay, how much complaining am I going to do about getting shot, Billy?
Hopefully not many. I mean, you got stationary targets here this time.
You need stationary targets here this time. Note the water's electrified. I mean, you can hop in it. You should.
I wouldn't. I'm on to you.
Piece of cake. Give me a break. There's a gardening tool called a rake.
I think you made a mistake.
Oh, that was pretty good. The container that isn't here anymore. I guess I could hop down there, but I better not. Oh, well.
Why did you do that? The money is lost forever.
Well, I was trying to reload.
Nice of the platform to slow down, and of the turrets to take so long to point at you.
Can't go up here.
The shutter is closed. You're the one who rendered the guards here in chaos?
Rendered them in chaos? You sound like I cooked them in evil or something.
Wipe out the enemy guarding ahead.
What else would I do to them?
The escape plan we've been planning for months will work.
Okay, Kickstarter backer. Excuse me?
All enemy vehicles at the electric zone.
Okay. I have pride as a man. I don't remember if I've talked about retry. I actually did that by instinct. Hold on. Ugh. God! I went this far, I'll do it again. Billy, explain retry so I don't get hit again doing that like an idiot.
Ideally, we never intended to do any retries unless he just makes a huge mistake like what you've seen.
Oh, those weren't that big. It's just... Okay. Get out!
Well, he dead now.
Yeah, I dropped him in the water. Can't go that way. Okay, so the way that retries work, you can actually just start the checkpoint over, but it doesn't count against your rank. God! Shut up! You stop laughing at me!
I can't because I'm not playing and doing the same thing.
No, it's like when you're trying to get S ranks, it's very valuable, and so sometimes my instincts just kick in, which I didn't mean to do.
Yeah, that way you don't have to replay the entire thing.
No. It's really friendly. It makes it so that S ranking isn't so hard, because it actually has... Like, the damage threshold is kind of severe. You really can't mess around.
Come on, buddy. Take a swim. What's wrong? Don't you want to walk any further?
I'm just gonna do this now. Nice and slow.
God, how many grenades does this dude have?
I wish I had a grenade.
You have rendered those guards into chaos.
Like, you don't have to do anything funny to beat all the enemies, and you don't even have to beat them yourself, because I dropped the guy in the water.
Yeah.
So it's not like you can fail that, so I'd complain about it being silly, except that I still think that the Kickstarter idea is great.
Watch out, it's a wet floor.
That's exactly why I walked over here. Whoops!
Now you can sue.
I'll sue those terrorists. That'll show them.
Why is that arc line in here?
Secret base, robot size. Shut up.
Fair point.
The umph prisoner never talks. Let's lock her and starve her. The terminal do electricity. The Daymon shoot gun.
System setting. Deleting porn history.
Oh wait, I needed that.
Now we've deactivated those electrical barriers, we can go the other direction and find the other terminal to turn on the elevator.
Yeah, cool.
Plus we can go back and get those things that were blocked.
I mean, of course you can jump up here and get that.
Why risk it?
Yeah.
Oh, but surprise! It's not that simple.
Here. Isn't this awesome? Again, it is right out of Super Robot Wars.
Full power charge! Fire!
Hey, cool, it's a crappy Nell gun. It has a huge spread, so it's totally inaccurate unless it's being shot by an enemy. Cover.
The first introduction of cover.
Actually,
yeah.
you see it in the first stage, but...
Really? I never noticed.
Mm-hmm. Melee actually hits it from behind, but...
You can fire from behind it. It's very important to understand the importance of cover. Port.
In any case, you get the ability to have deployable cover yourself, and using it effectively is good. They bomb, they explode. Me grammar. I'm influenced by game.
Nah, your grammar's way better than the game.
Uh-huh. Yeah, they surrounded me. Cool.
We'll send the melee units in these tight corridors.
The ones where if they would have sent units with guns firing, it would have been effective.
Because you wouldn't have been able to dodge so well.
I would have had to sit and block the whole time.
And if they fired at you from both sides, you can only block in one direction.
Well, the best thing you can do in this game is shoot and kill all the enemies really fast.
So the Hecate Reservoir is the Steel Dawn's mecha production line. I don't know who taught them that routinely zapping a robot with electricity is how you build one, but...
But it is in video games, so it must be true! There's really no reason for me to have done that. Oh, there's another one.
It's not like they... Oh, you're building up your ultimate skill. That's the reason, right?
Yes. Huh. Something to investigate. You can see some parts of Lord 1000 stored at the warehouse below. Oh, yeah? The warehouse below? The experimental beam cannon is actually pretty good, but I still don't really like those weapons. I mean, my problem is I actually forget that they're there.
Me too. I'll bring a really fancy weapon along and I'll just be like, I'll just use what I find on the ground.
Again...
Or just murder them with the rifle.
I mean, you can bring along a shotgun with 6 bullets and it can't be reloaded, so it's good if you need a shotgun for a few hits.
I feel like the intention was to bring along, like, prepare ahead of time for certain encounters and bring along a weapon suited for it, but we don't do that.
Later in the game I do, actually.
Ah.
It's like why I'm not really using the ultimate skill, I'm just saving it for when I need it. Oh, for crying out loud. Kill me, I am embarrassed and must die of shame.
I'd rather you die from my axe.
Just, am I dead yet? Am I dead? Why not? Why do I live, Billy?
I'd say because your blood's still pumping, your brain's still processing oxygen, and hold on, let me look up the textbook definition of living.
Yeah, that's it, basically. Ah!
Woo! Nice!
Ah!
That was pretty excellent. I think you can take some pride in that exchange.
Yeah, then I'm just gonna fly into some electricity.
Yeah, but you earned it by being cool.
Okay.
I can't believe that worked.
Authorization?
I like how experimental wasn't capitalized.
Oh.
I'm going to walk at you and oh no!
Ow! Get away, cannon!
Yes, all according to your plan of standing in front of the machine gun.
Excuse me.
Since it's a boss's weapon, it's a lot stronger and has more bullets.
Well, okay, no, just that specific cannon. No other cannon in the whole game is like that.
It's because it was a mini-boss's weapon, that's why. Knock, knock, mother truckers! Sir, are you okay?
He's just as stupid as me. Oh yeah? Experiment weapon control. Perhaps it's out of the concerns of the safety, this weapon's storing frame is being locked.
Oh yeah?
Not anymore though.
So cool, these moments.
Okay. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do.
500 ammo.
Boosh! Experiment weapon strong!
And it is defeated. Hi, I'm a Kickstarter backer. Without a Chinese name, but you know, that happens.
Destroy 4 robot on production line!
Unfortunately, you destroyed them all already.
I actually was worried about that the first time. Do you see how stupid this gun is? There aren't very many of them. For some reason.
Can't imagine why. Just electro death. Yeah? What are you doing?
What's it doing here? How'd it get here? Shouldn't it have gone down there?
Huh!
As you can see, this is such a challenging side quest because they appear and don't move. Oh, fine.
Zorg!
I'm not gonna use it again, though. I could have used my ultimate skill. It would have blown them to bits, too. But I want it.
But now you have it. I think the trick is missing that one on the left that's slightly out of sight.
I guess.
These missions really aren't that hard, for the most part.
There's actually still one that I have not been able to do. It's not like there's an achievement for them or anything. They're just worth money and nothing else.
And pride.
Yeah, and pride. I actually do generally feel obligated.
Repair device and a repair station. I wonder what's coming.
Let's see. Does it start with a B and end with an AWSE?
Bouse?
Misspelling! Oh.
A の生体反応を探知した。
They stuck her in a crate?
アイラタニアキルな注意。相違ありませんか？
Yeah, to starve her.
Oh yeah.
Now we don't have to chase her constantly. Isla hates
俺はハードコアディフェ
mercenaries.
ンス社所属の傭兵タレサー・オコーネル少尉です。UNF の依頼によりあなたを救出に来ました。
どうして傭兵なんかを。まあいいわ。私がアイラタニア・キルナだ。傭兵、直ちに現状報告を。
悪いが邪魔させてもらうぜ。
この声は
待ってたぜ、アンテナ。
Yes! Here it
あの時の傭兵
goes!
ボルフェス・ボナパルト新型機に乗り換えたか。
てめえをぶっ倒すためにわざわざ来てやったんだぜ。ああ、そうか。てめえも忙しそうだな。じゃあ3分間。この3分間耐えられたら、その女は好きにしていい
He's such a nice guy.
全力でやれよ。さもねえと。一瞬で終わっちまうさ。
早く隠れろ。
It's just great! It's a super robot!
なんて動きだ。
Entirely.
このクリムゾンフレームにこそ俺の求めた美学がある。アンテナ付け、いざ勝負。
One thing I love about giant robots, specifically the humanoid ones, is that they're able to convey so much characterization of the pilot. When that thing showed up, not only did he like pound his fist into his palm, he held up the 3 fingers, and then he looked dismissively over his shoulder, and like the eye moved. It's just so awesome. Oh, that was pretty well timed.
Well, I didn't have anything to do with it. It just goes where it wants, you know? Oh man, I missed!
He was too fast for you.
Oh, good job, dude. See previous comments about Vulphaes, like, fighting him's not hard. This thing is basically the most common unit you find in multiplayer as well,
It's
so
really strong.
it is, and it's really cool, but you get used to fighting it.
Yeah. It's got I-beams, it's got the rocket punch.
It's actually very much like a Groom Gust from Super Robot Wars. With the I-beams, the boost knuckle, and this other attack. It's Cross Blaster!
I mean, Breastfire is clearly a Mazinger Z reference, but...
Anyway, isn't that awesome?
惜しいやつをなくしたぜ。傭兵業界も大損失だな。
Go screw yourself!
なんだと。あの攻撃を受け止めただと。まさかこいつも。
Koitsumo
立ったぞ
is also
約
what?
束は約束だ。あの女はくれてやる。俺らは傭兵同士、雇い主に命張るもんだ。なら
And,
ま
and
たすぐ
see?
戦
He
場
was like,
で
ah,
会
you
うさ
live 3 minutes.
必ずな。
Well, it didn't really come out in the translated lines, but he was also like, we're both mercs. That means
Ah,
we each have to fulfill our contract.
I see. But wasn't that awesome?
I guess I just moved too slow from talking and blathering because, as you can see, I kind of had a perfect record. It is just awesome. I know, we say that all the time.
But that's because it's true.
Thunderbolt's output is dropping. Gotta switch to mode 4. Guess I need to boot the auxiliary control system, blather, blather, blah, blah, blather, blather.
Because of course Thunderbolt's an experimental model. So there's stuff that they don't know about.
The light on... Not that mecha! The light from Thunderbolt back then. What's up with that? There's no indication on the equipment list. Could it be an overlook, or did they ship us a model with black boxes in it they didn't bother telling us about? Under that kind of attack, the Thunderbolt should have been destroyed already, but...
Hey Merc, can you still move?
Oh, it seems like it can still fight. I'll escort you out of here.
Did you just call me an it?
Let's focus on the mission. Time is running out. Hooray! I actually like Isla. She gets a whole lot of time and is obviously an important character.
Right.
But before we finish, let's take care of this now.
Well, it doesn't seem like we're high enough level to buy anything. Except the CQC booster.
Yeah, I'ma take it. I need stuff over here anyway. Okay, next up is the final part of Chapter 3.